close so we can hear you. Okay. All right, great.
Hi, my name is Mark, and this is my first time here. So when I read the website of the Moth, and I knew that the topic is escape, I thought, wow, that's great. I have a lot to share about that with you. So here I am sitting here telling you the story of my grand escape. So when I was a little boy, I sucked at school. It's not like I got lots of F's. I just didn't blend in. So it seems like everyone else remembers what to bring to school, but I didn't. Everyone else remembers what to dress on certain days, and I didn't. Everyone else remembers to keep quiet, but I couldn't. So I panicked when I couldn't conform. And what made it worse is I had no way out. Well, that's not entirely true. As a matter of fact, on the very first day of my preschool, I sat in the back of the classroom for the whole morning, feeling bored and scared. And I went home, I told my mom, I'm not going back there because the restroom stank. So I wasn't lying because my mom went there and checked it out, and she agreed. So there I was, successfully delayed the whole school, or the whole year of schooling. But this situation worsened when I moved on to the 5th grade. Thanks to Mrs. Wu, the meanest teacher, and who was also known for being a spanker. Let me spare you from the gruesome details, but let me just say, I often went home feeling pretty sore. And what made it worse is I got sick often. So I had to skip school quite often. Oh, was that bad? I mean, I stayed in bed late. I woke up and I read my favorite storybook. I played with my toy. I had chicken noodle soup for lunch. I had a nap next to mom. And I woke up and I watched TV playing, Thunderbirds, the puppet show. And the whole day passed. For me, that was the equivalent of spending the whole day on the beach. So skipping school became quite normal, if you know what I mean. And this served me well until the middle school. In my middle school, every teacher was a spanker. And the amount of work was unsurmountable. So if I skip school, when I go back, I have to face more work, more panic, and more spanks. No, I need more sick days. I need another flu after the stomach ache, and a fever after that, and then after that, another stomach ache. So my parents got quite worried because the frequency of my stomach ache got pretty bad. So they took me to Dr. Cao, the gastroenterologist, who, after listening to my symptoms, thought I should be checked out with a gastroscope. Oh no! He's going to find out that I made out all the symptoms. And I'm going to be locked up in a boarding school, and my school skipping days will be doomed. That is why, when he told us that I had stomach ulcer, I couldn't believe my ears. He handed me rows and rows of slides, color slides. He asked me to sit down on the couch, and he showed me the slides, and he pointed to some of them and said, this is where the ulcers are. And for me, I couldn't tell any difference. They all look like blurry photos of beef tripe. Hey, but he was a doctor, so between Dr. Cao, my parents, and I, we came to the joint decision that I should stay home for a whole year to recuperate. So there I was. And in that year, something very important happened to me. A friend of mine got me hooked on photography. So after that year, returning to school was another bumpy ride. That's why after college, I thought, I'm not going on to graduate school. not like all my brothers. But until recently, after decades and decades of adventure in photography art, I thought maybe I should get back to school and get myself a Master in Fine Art degree. So I did. And this time, I'm glad to report, in 3 years, I only played hooky twice. And also, I enjoy every second I spend at the School of Art at University of Houston. And I got straight A's. Am I a much better student? Maybe. But I think the real difference is art is escape. And going to School of Art is playing hooky. So finally, I haven't found a way to make school work for me. But I haven't finished. On a recent trip to Taiwan, we had to look for a doctor because we all got stomachache from eating too much. And I told my wife, hey, maybe Dr. Cao, he's a stomach doctor, isn't he? So my wife looking up on Google. The first search result came back was a news headline that read, Dr. Cao sued over misdiagnosis. Thank you.